Hello everybody, GuysaPirate here, and welcome back to another commentary. Now, today, I thought I would talk about modern day society's obsession with appearances and the way people look. Now, we all know that it's natural for people to be attracted to good-looking people. I mean, you see it all the time in the media. People in high places of power, such as leaders, or people who are often in the spotlight, such as celebrities, are usually presented in a way which is appealing to everyone else, and that they're going to be liked by other people, and usually by what they see, because the first impression, when you see someone that looks attractive, you're going to instantly want to get to know them, and that's what celebrities tend to play on, and that includes leaders. But it seems that it's now at the point where it's become the most important thing in the world to society, and what I mean by that is, it seems that if you're not good looking, then you seem to matter significantly less than everyone else, and this is becoming a real problem with teenagers, and not necessarily becoming, but it has been a problem for a long time, and this means that you get teenagers at 13 to 17 or even older looking up to all these celebrities, and they're feeling pressured to look the same kind of way, because let's face it, not all of us look as good as everyone else, and this can lead to insecurities, as you all know. You're always going to have someone who's insecure about the way they look, don't feel comfortable in their own skin, and it's all because they've got this image in their head of what they feel they should look like to fit in with the rest of society. And this is a really big problem, because you get people always putting themselves down just because they don't look like Dick down the road, who may have six-pack abs or monster-sized arms, and it's the same thing. Well, girls, it's even worse, because you're seeing all these supermodels and actresses on TV who are constantly being shown in the spotlight, and people feel that that's what they need to be. But, like, as I said before, it's getting to a point where people seem to focus on just appearances now, and this is endorsed constantly by TV and movies such as Twilight, for goodness sake. I mean, I swear, the whole movie, from what I can tell, I've only seen little bits and pieces through what they show through trailers, the whole bloody series seems to be all about guys walking around with their shirts off and girls fluttering all towards them, and people seem to get the misconception that that's what real life is like, when it's not. Another example would be the movie Magic Mike. If some of you haven't heard of it, from what I can gather, it's a show entirely about strippers with Channing Tatum in it or whatever, and it's somehow extremely popular, naturally, because you're going to get a whole bunch of women and younger girls who are going to see it, and they're going to want to see male strippers without having to go to a strip club or whatever else. And I can't understand why people want to focus entirely on that. It's like they're only focused on materialistic things such as appearances. And I saw a status on Facebook the other day where apparently some character on an Australian TV show had died, and apparently, like, he was attractive among girls' opinions. I'm not too sure, but I saw this comment, I kid you not, saying, "Oh my god, why did he have to die? He was the hottest." I read this and I sat there for a minute scratching my head thinking, what? People like this exist? I mean, surely there's more to think about, and with constantly focusing on things like looks and that, it's becoming a breeding ground for such a shallow-minded society. And I see it all the time with the music scene as well. I mean, if you look in the hip-hop genre or the party genre or whatever else, the main focus seems to be that the music artist needs to look as good as what their music sounds. In most cases, they tend to look better than what their music and how their music actually sounds. Their music tends to be crap, but that doesn't matter because they look good. Do you get what I mean? And it's a case, like, an example of this again would be with Justin Bieber or One Direction or any of those other ones where you get your 13 to 15-year-old girls swarming over, and they're constantly, whenever you want to have an opinion on what their music sounds like, say if I went up to one of these girls and said I didn't like their music because such and such and such, they would instantly turn around and go, "Oh, it doesn't matter because they're so hot." Well, bitch, shut up. Alright, until you can understand what is really important, then don't go telling me that looks are the most important thing, because you're clearly too shallow-minded to see past that. Now, An example that I want to use is we're always told as we're growing up that what's inside it counts. It's not how we look or anything like that. It's the kind of person we are that really matters. But with the way that society is always teaching that looks are the most important thing in the world, that view gets contradicted, and this problem needs to be sorted out. Things need to change. I mean, do we really want a future where people are so shallow-minded, so narcissistic, that they only care about what they see with their own two eyes, that they will refuse to look past that and see that people have a lot more to them than just looks? Because that way people won't be so left behind, because they may not be the best looking. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Now I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Tell me what your opinions are. Do you think that our society has become solely based on looks and appearance? If not, tell me why. I really want to hear your opinion. As always, leave this video a thumbs up and a favorite, and whatever else you'd like to do. Subscribe if you haven't. Come and check out my Facebook page for all the updates, and I will see you all later. Bye.